Hey guys, it's Emily and I'm making this video to hopefully help y'all to choose y'all's major because a lot of y'all are going into y'all's senior year of high school and that's the time where people start asking you like, what are you going to be majoring in? So it's really good to know where you're going and like what you want to do, and it's really helpful in the college application process. So I'm going to be helping y'all hopefully figure out a little bit better of what y'all want to do. These are the steps that help me. um so yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so number one, you're going to want to the most efficient way to start with this is to narrow down what you don't want to do. For example, if you're like a germaphobe, maybe you don't want to become a doctor because you're going to be around germs. So narrow down the stuff that you definitely don't want to do, and this will help you to see what you do want to do. So start with that. Start with a list of things that you don't want to do. Okay guys, so I've been to many career panels and I encourage y'all to go too because it helped me to choose the major that I wanted to do. And if you don't have access to career panels, I have a tip for you after this that I will share with y'all. But basically, one of these speakers, they left me with this quote to ponder about, and it helped me to choose my major. And she said, "What would you do with your life if you knew you couldn't fail?" And the reason why I like this is because it takes failure out of the equation, and that's very helpful because a lot of people choose their major based on like safety because they don't know, maybe there's another major that they want to choose but it's more risky. They don't want to fail, and so they choose a safer major. Now, that quote opens up your mind to the possibility of other majors, and it kind of decreases that roadblock of failure. And failure is what prevents a lot of people from finding what they're passionate about. So yeah, that was a quote. Definitely ponder about that. Okay, so next you're gonna need to take action. So what I would recommend doing is going to your university's like website, and there they'll have like a list of majors that they provide and that they have, and you're gonna look through those and see what interests you. And now see what interests you based off your own interests, but also what you're good at. Because a lot of the people who are successful are doing what they're good at and what interests them. So see if you can kind of combine what you're good at and what interests you. So yeah, go to your university's page and look through the majors, create a list of majors that you'd be interested in. And after you have those majors, I want you to go on TikTok, and this is where the tip comes in. So if you don't have access to career panels, then go on TikTok and look up day in my life of a dentist, day in my life of being a doctor, day in my life of a lawyer, day in my life of whatever interests you. Look up the day in my life of them and see if that like really interests you. And what that does is it shows you like a day in their life where like not just like the education part of it, but like what they do after their education. And so that's like down the road, and that's honestly what it all leads up to. So you're going to want to look at those and see, is that something I really want to do? Do I really want to have that life? And the other thing I'm going to leave y'all with is you don't have to find something you're deeply passionate about. I mean, I don't think like computer science majors are deeply passionate and like have a burning passion to code every day, or I don't know, maybe they do, but just find something that you don't dread. And yeah, something that you can wake up and you can be excited to do, but you're not really dreading going to work or going to school or whatever. So yeah, then once you have that list and you've looked at the day in my life, so you've narrowed down what you want to do, then that comes a decision making like time where you need to decide between like two majors or whatever. And during this time, I want you to disregard anyone else's opinion. I mean, obviously, take into account like your parents' opinions and stuff like that, but and finances, I guess. But what I really want to say is at the end of the day, it's your opinion and it's your decision that matters because you're the one who's going to be doing this, and this is going to be your career. So um, don't just take into account what you want to do with your life, and that'll be helpful. And lastly, just some words of affirmation, because this is a really stressful time and it's scary to like not know what you want to do with your life because it feels like everyone else does, And the truth is they don't, because 80% of US college students change their major, which means that they may think they know what they want to do, but they don't know what they want to do. So don't put too much stress to have the final decision down now, because it may change down the road, and that's okay. So it's just good to think about and have an idea of where you're going, because those questions are going to be popping up of what do you want to do with your life, what do you want your major to be, what do you want to be when you grow up, and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Go out there and choose your major. It's your decision, nobody but yours, and you can do it, and I believe in you. And yeah, don't put too much stress on yourself over it right now, because at the end of the day, we're just like kids, and figuring out what we want to do with the rest of our lives might sound scary, but it's gonna be okay. Because the other thing I want to say is, even though you may choose a certain major, that doesn't mean you're not going to get jobs from, like, you can't say, okay, for example, say you're majoring in music theory, and after college you graduate and you go get a job as a software engineer. They may still hire you. In fact, they will still hire you, because I've heard many stories of marketing majors becoming, like, I don't know, computer software engineers, like IT workers. And so basically what I'm trying to say is, your major does not like kind of exclude you from venturing out into other jobs and paths. But it is good to know what you want to do, because it saves you a lot of confusion, and it saves you a lot of time, and it's just very efficient if you know what you want to do. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope this video helped y'all in some way, and I hope that you make the choice that'll make you happy. So yeah, bye guys, thanks for watching.